Ndị be anyị kelekwanụ m unu. Asị m ka nke onye chiri ya zelu. Asị m n'ụbọchị nketa dịrị na anyị na mma na ihe a dịka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Otu anyị kwuru ya, otu akọ ya dị n'ala Igbo. Ise ise ise. Dịka o si dị, nwanne anyị nwoke bụ one of the great Biafran activists anyị were nnukwu ozi o ji maka ya wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ anyị wetara n'ụbọchị nketa gbasịta maka ya bụ ife na-eme na Finland on issue of Maazị Simon Ekpa and his ladies. Ya bụ ife ka nwanne anyị ji maka ya wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ. Biko tọọ ntị na dịka ihe ga ya bụ ife ị ga-esi edropụra ife iche gbasịta maka ihe niile a nwanne anyị nwoke kọwagasị for the latest update n'ebe Biafran Prime Minister nọ na Finland and ife Finland gọọmenti na-ekwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ife. Alright, over to you, sir.
USB, His Excellency ESN Ekpa Simon and Jocko for the job Simon is doing. Simon, I want to say we thank you, we appreciate you, we love you, because we know in your hands Biafra has come. In your hands Biafra will be safe. In your hand, now that Biafra has come, the people of Biafra will rejoice. When I say the people, I mean the men, the women, the children, the old, the young, the sick, the poor, the mild, the gentle, the civilized, and even the uncivilized. Those born in Biafra and those born in the bite of Biafra, we shall all come together under one voice, under one accord, under one union, and scream for Hallelujah Day, the day that the God of Biafra has made. Above all, I say, may God bless Her Excellency, the Deputy Prime Minister of Biafra, Her Excellency, Dr. Ngozi Orabweze. Madam, we love you. We thank you. Madam, I see the game they are playing with your Twitter account. Please, madam, be rest assured that will be sorted out. But also, when you gain back you regain your account, kindly make sure, you get verified and have that polka dot on it. Because the zoo, they can do the unthinkable. Twitter again. Elon Musk, who is asking for, liberation, freedom of the press. Today, they have bribed Elon Musk. Or perhaps they lied in your name and your account was suspended. But I am confident that very soon it will be sorted out. But make sure you get it verified. Once you regain your account, it must be verified. And we, the Biafrans, will subscribe to your account. Fellow Biafrans, today, this one will be personal. Today, I want to call on Finland, the president of Finland, Alexander Stubb. Today, I am calling on Finland. You heard our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, for over 90 days and counting. I want you to know that your actions and inactions, Lord have mercy, has led to bloodshed, killing, kidnapping in the land of Biafra. What you will see today will be on two perspectives. I will show you what is happening to the Yorubas and also in the land of Biafra. To the Yorubas, what they do is they bring the headsmen, Boko Haram, ISIS, the Fulani headsmen, Lakorawa, to kidnap them and ask for ransom. But in the land of Biafra, the same Boko Haram, ISIS, ISWAP, Lakorawa, they come in disguise, dressed in Nigerian military uniform, to do the unthinkable. They come with the pretense of coming to arrest us, but in the process, they kill and they abduct the youths of Biafra. This is what is happening in Biafra land. So today, I will come from two perspectives, like I said. But I need the president of Finland to lend me his ears. President Alexander Stubb, I put the problems of the Biafra on your desk. You are responsible. These 5 months, you have given Nigerian Zoo the option, the opportunity to cause mayhem in the land of Biafra, to destabilize the economy of Biafra. Finland, you are responsible. Finland, you are responsible. I thought your land was about freedom, dignity, equality, freedom of speech, and the rest of them. But today I know those liberties are only extended to the so-called whites, Caucasians, those with pale skins, blue eyes, and blonde hair. You are a disgrace to freedom of speech. You are a disgrace to liberty. I ain't scared of your country. You are a tiny country compared to where I'm from. People like you, we don't even should be having any discussion with countries like yourself. If not for the fact that our Prime Minister loves you so much. He hails from Finland, and hence, he made the blueprint of Biafra to be that likened of Finland. If not, how can a tiny country like Finland, hold us into this kind of situation? You are jeopardizing our freedom. You are putting the lives of 80 million Biafrans at risk. To the president of Finland, the people of Finland, lend me your ears. You better speak out. To all the media houses, from Yile and the rest of them, speak out. Tell your president what he's doing is wrong. That Simon Ekpa is a black Finnish doesn't mean he'll be treated differently. But I digress, my people. Let's come back to this one. What you're about to see is what is happening to the youthful young man of Afenifere. And also you will see what's happening in Biafran. The same people are responsible, but they come from two perspectives. That's the problem I have. The youth leader of Afenifere is going through the same thing we the Biafrans are going through. In the hands of the same people. But they are coming on two dimensions. On one hand, in the land of the Yoruba, they are coming as kidnappers, headsmen, and the rest. But in the hands, in the land of Biafra, they wear the regalia, the uniform of the Nigerian military to do the mayhem. At this point, I want you to please sit back and relax and watch me handle it. Expose what's going on in Nigeria. Niger area, Niger area, Nigeria, the area of the river Niger. That area of that Niger river, where if you get across that area, behind river Niger, you will see the black men, strong, hale and hearty, that are good to be used as slaves in the field, from sunup to sundown. Those black men that can work in the field as slaves, from sun up to sundown. Sun up means from 6 a.m. Sundown means 6 p.m. From sun up to sundown. That was how they were using us in the field. And on Sunday, they sent it to church to pray to your white Jesus. You guys don't understand the psychology of the white man. But today, I will expose them. If you are ready, lend me your ears. Let's go there. Listen. At this point, my people, let us please listen to my sister, Ekpa, who is keeping it real. I'm happy how she took her time to break down this news about the Afenifere youth leader. Look at what this guy is going through. Lend me your ears and listen to the broadcast. Then I'll come back. Listen.
Let's begin what's trending with this shocking footage showing the national president of the Afenifere Youth Council, Prince Eniola Ojajuni, appealing to Nigerians to come to his aid as a kidnapper pointed a loaded gun to his face. Ojajuni was kidnapped last week while he was on his way to Abuja. In the video clip, he said the kidnappers gave him until 3 p.m. on Monday to come with the money for his ransom. This footage may be disturbing to some viewers, so viewer discretion is advised. Let's take a look.
Hello, good evening. Shifolushala, okay. Shifolushala, okay. Barrister Buadek Boruye. Barrister Sam Iwaya. Nigerians, help me. Your 100,000, 50,000, 1 million will go a long way to save my life. My name is Prince Eniola Ojajuni.
Hold it there. President of Finland, I hope you are watching with me. I indulge you to lend me your ears. Come and see what is happening in Nigeria. And we, the Biafrans, trying to defend ourselves from this. You have held our Prime Minister incommunicado. Come and see what is happening in that shithole country, that godforsaken country called Nigeria. Alexander Stubb, lend me your ears. The media in Finland, lend me your ears. And the good citizens of Finland, I indulge you to watch this. This is what we are defending ourselves from. from the caliphate, those coming to Islamize us. This is what we are defending ourselves from. This is the reason why we declared Biafra. But somehow, Finland is now in bed with a criminal country, a terrorist country, an Islamic country known as Nigeria. Keep on watching.
God bless you. Please let me to spread this video. My big brother. Bishop Karaki. Karaki. Sons and daughter, help me. Help me. They're giving me 3 p.m. tomorrow. They're giving me 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Aderomu is the National Secretary for the Afenifere Youth Council.
My sister, hold on. 3 p.m. to get the money or become a dead man. 3 p.m. was yesterday. Monday, 3 p.m. They were looking for 100 million. 100 million naira. To Finland and the world. This is what we are defending from. This is something that we are trying to protect our people, our children from. Yet you feel it was okay to hold Simon Ekpa somewhere. Incommunicado in Finland. I get it. Now I get it. Because of the promise of oil and gas, you think it is okay for Africans to be enslaved. To Finland, because the Nigerian Islamic country promised you oil and gas in a backdoor business, in a shady deal. We saw the discussion of you, Alexander Stubb, and the so-called vice president of Nigeria. We saw you both having a discussion. And in less than 2 weeks, our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa was called for questioning. And the next thing, he was detained. Up to 90 days and counting, he's still in your custody. You are charging him for what? Terrorism. Inciting the people to commit terrorism. But today in your face, what you are seeing in Nigeria is what the government, they call banditry. The real terrorists are called bandits. They are called headsmen. The Nigerian government warned them. They sent out a communication throughout the whole media platforms in Nigeria and told them never to call Boko Haram terrorists. Call them headsmen. Call them headers. Call them bandits. So terrorists are called bandits. And freedom fighters like Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa are tagged as terrorists. And Finland, of all people, a nation like Finland, is skipping to the loo of Nigeria. Hey, God have mercy. Hey, selfish interest. It's all about the interest for the white people in Europe. All about their interest. When it comes to Africa, it is all about your selfish interest. Let's continue. Watch this.
Said the kidnappers initially demanded 100 million naira, but since he couldn't meet up with the time, they're adding 2 tricycles to it. And that's like 100 million, 2 tricycles, 5 million naira each. About 110 million naira at this point. I mean, he was kidnapped last week, and we're able to see footage from wherever he is, but we're not able to trace where the footage came from. I believe that the footage was sent to that Afenifere Aderomu guy, and he also talked about the fact that he confirmed that he had been shot at least 3 times. So he has 3 bullet wounds at this point, 1 in his buttocks, I believe. And this is really sad. 3 p.m. Monday was yesterday, and he has passed his deadline. I sent the footage to the police PRO, yet to get any response. Kidnapping is still rife in Nigeria. Ayo.
All right, thank you so much, Oji, and thanks for that viewer discretion. This is very, very disturbing.
Yes.
You know what's very disturbing for me is that he didn't ask for security operatives. he's asking for us to raise the money.
Yes.
So it means that there's a better likelihood of his release with the payment of that outrageous sum for his ransom than asking the security operatives to find out and trace where he is.
The security operatives, Mrs. Ayo, they will not do anything. They are only after the Biafrans. They are okay with terrorists being called kidnappers and headsmen, terrorizing you all, asking you to pay ransom, the king's ransom. 100 million naira for a guy who is not even worth 20 million naira. Because if he had 100 million, his family would have paid since yesterday. But no, your military don't care. They don't give a damn about you. What they are after is to Islamize you. When you see those big lorries carrying those headsmen, carrying the Fulani youths, jobless youths into the Yoruba land, what do you think they're coming to do? Who do you think is condoning the headsmen with their cows carrying AK-47 when citizens of Nigeria don't have access to guns? They're not allowed to carry guns. But in your own shithole country, a dirty-looking, God-forsaken headsman, and unkept, somebody who cannot spell his name in English, is allowed to roam around with AK-47. Let that sink into your mind. We saw the video of a pastor in a church holding a gun to protect the people in the house of God. Your DSS, they called him in. He was charged for holding a gun in church. A pastor, a Christian, a man of God at the pulpit, carrying a gun to protect his people, his church members, from the ravaging terrorist. He was called by your DSS. But your headsmen carrying heading cows, people without ID, people that cannot speak English, a very dirty looking set of marauders roaming through and fro the whole landscape in that so-called Nigeria. They are allowed to carry guns with them, and your police don't stop them. Your army don't stop them. Neither does your DSS investigate them. Terrorists doing the job of kidnapping, and your zoo government asks you to call them headers, kidnappers, bandits. You are giving a lesser name to a terrorist. You are calling them a bandit. Somebody is terrorizing you. You say, no, don't call them terrorists. Call them bandits, headers. That young man did what is right. He is begging you people, you deaf, dumb, and blind that believe in Nigeria. He's begging you all to raise the money. Because he knows Nigeria is a dead country. Nigeria can do nothing for him. Unless you are the son, the daughter of a politician, you're wasting your time. But some of you will still be out there in your high horse saying you love Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. Nigeria go better. You love your police. What has your police done for you lately? Nothing but steal off you, take money off you in traffic, lock you up when you have no case to answer. But yes, you love your police. You love your army. God bless Nigeria. Nigeria go better. Same story for how many years? You guys, you disgust me. Continue.
Challenge is in Nigeria now, the advice is don't get kidnapped. No. Because if you get kidnapped, it's one chance for you. Except perhaps you are the wife of a former AIG. Then they will do everything within their powers to make sure they are rescued. And this is why we keep saying there's a big problem.
Yes.
It's not just in Abuja. Kidnapping is still rife. And I speak because I'm consistently talking about how the security agencies are trying, they're doing better. And I said it just about last week or 2 weeks ago that security is better now. But now it is worrying and sickening to see that this is still happening. And then Nigerians don't have a hope in security agencies to actually rescue them. The hope now is for us to collectively come together to raise money. industry in Nigeria that is thriving, and there's no deterrent to it, that they are bold enough to arrest a prominent member like this and put a gun to his face in the public glare and ask for money. And people, rather than taking this video to security operatives for them to take action, because of their lack of action, would rather ask Nigerians to raise funds to continue to fund the pockets of these kidnappers. I shared with you a story about someone who is still in captivity. Unfortunately, a young girl. This happened in Port Harcourt. So Abuja is not the only place. Young girl, she went to serve NYSC, coming out from her CDS. She's been kidnapped now. They're asking for money. Guess what? The family was able to raise the amount of money. They said no, they want more. So it means that when they see that it's lucrative, there's nothing stopping them from asking for money. That's why I'm saying everybody's hands, just let God keep you safe. Because if you get kidnapped, you're not a prominent member of society. It is OYO on your own. And that is sad. Really sad. How can we have kidnappers reigning, and security agencies or operatives cannot contain them? So that we have now come to a situation where let us just fund them, give them the money they want. It is anarchy, and something has to be said about that. Then on NYC, if you cannot secure our children, stop sending them to other states. Stop putting their lives in danger if you are not able to do anything about it. It's sickening. Everybody is just keep yourself safe and pray that nothing happens to you, because it looks like the police, all the security apparatus, they're not doing anything to help Nigerians. I am really
God bless you, my sister Ayo. This is why sometimes, I always exempt you when it comes to me, venting off, because you are doing a very good job. You keep it real. God bless you again, my sister. In Nigeria right now, the citizens, they are now responsible for their own safety and welfare, because the system has failed them. The government has failed them. Like every other aspect of life in that so-called Nigeria. There is no water. You create a borehole for yourself. There is no light. You have to buy your own generator to power your own electricity and the rest. There is no job. No food. Things are expensive. No good road. People are dying like dogs. Like stray dogs every day. There is no rule of law. Criminality at the highest place, at the all-time high. That's Nigeria for you. That is Nigeria, a very good example of a failed state, where only those who enjoy the best of life are the politicians, those who have stolen billions from the system, from the coffers of government. They are still there fighting for what? For SUVs and the rest of them. That's Nigeria for you. A failed state, a failed country, a criminal enterprise, a contraption. This is what is happening to the Yorubas in their land. When the Nigerian government are doing what they know how to do best. Terrorists playing the roles of kidnappers. It's a very good example of Islamification. They break you down until you are hopeless. You are helpless. And all you can do is look up to God to save you. Fellow Biafrans, I want to show you what is happening in Biafra land. I still indulge the presence of the Finnish president, Alexander Stubb. Let him come and see what is happening in Biafra land. In the Yoruba land, the terrorists, they come in the guise of being headsmen, kidnappers, and the rest. But right now in Biafra land, because they know we have stood firm and we have chased out the headsmen. So what they did was to come with a plan B. The plan B is to make sure those terrorists that they called repented terrorists, that have been imbibed or embedded into the military, the police, the DSS, and the rest. They send them to Biafra land. We keep saying this. You guys don't believe us. You will see a video right now of how they operate in Biafra land. This is a video that has been sanctioned by all the media in Nigeria never to show it. You will never see a video like this in any TV station in Nigeria because they've been sanctioned never to show the activities, atrocities happening in the land of Biafra. But today, me being an independent media, I will present it to the whole world for you to see how they roll in Biafra land. Watch this, and I'll come back to break it down. Very, very sad. Watch this. Now, my people, watch this. Keep watching. Watch. Boom. Did you see that? I will explain what you are seeing here. This is the tactics we've heard they do these days in Biafra land. They come to the community, they shoot guns, and when you panic and run out of your house, if you're a male, then you are arrested. You saw what the first officer did. He shot some bullets, some rounds of bullets. And before you knew it, this young man dressed in black panicked. And with a natural instinct, you want to come outside to know what's going on. He came outside to see and observe what is going on in his community, in his very peaceful community, in his village, because that's a village setting. The houses look like it's a village. And he came out because the noise, the sound of the gun, I told you, the culture of the Biafrans, we are good neighbors. Neighbor neti, caro, neti, neighbor. We are good neighbors. When we hear a child scream for help, a woman begging for mercy, a gunshot, the first thing we do is to come out to see what is going on. Who has been shot? Is it a robbery? Can I play the role of a good Samaritan and save somebody who has been shot? I hope the president of Finland is watching this. Follow me in this journey. Follow me. Follow me in this journey. This man came out. He heard a gunshot. You saw the way he jumped out. What's going on? Not knowing, he came out to meet the end of the road of his life. Watch what happened to him next. It will blow your mind. This is what happens to we the Biafrans every day. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. As long as you are a youth, a male, you are in trouble. Watch what will happen to this guy next. It will blow your mind. Watch this. Very, very sad. Watch this. There you go. There you go. Whoa, my God. There you go. Out of nothing. Biafra land. Every day. This is happening every day. This is what Simon Ekpa was trying to stop. This is what Nnamdi Kanu was speaking about when he told us they were coming. This is how they roll. Which world have you seen a so-called military act this way? This is what they do in our land. Every nook and cranny. This is what they do. You see? This is how they roll in Biafra land. Boko Haram dressed in Nigeria military uniform. Alexander, stop. This is what they do in our land. Finland, people of Finland, lend me your ears. People of Finland, lend me your ears. Your president is responsible for this. Your president is responsible. Alexander Stubb is responsible for this mayhem. Every day, from sun up to sundown, we are getting this nonsense. Every day, close to 100 youths are whisked away for no reason, never to come back. Watch it again. Watch it again. Watch this. Youths are whisked away from their homes, never to return. Watch the game. Watch the ploy. Watch the plot. One goes to the front and shoots a gun. Watch. Watch the way they roll in Biafra land. Watch him. First guy comes. Gunshots. Run to the front. Two waits in the back. People come out. Hey, what's going on? Boom. You are caught. You are caught. That's it. You are a dead man. For no reason. Watch this. Watch. For no reason. Boom. You see that? Entrapment. This is what they are doing in our land. Every day. An average of 100 youths are whisked away. And before you knew it, they don't come back, they don't return. You hear nothing about them. Their body organs are being sold around the whole world. I showed you the video of a friend who was so happy having a body organ from a Biafran. He was privileged enough that they even told him in the hospital where the organ came from. This is what happens in our land every day. To the government of Finland, lend me your ears. It is time to let Simon Ekpa go. Simon Ekpa is not the problem. Nigeria is the problem. Nigerian government is the problem. Nigerian military are the problem. This is how they roll in Biafra land every day. Something like this is never seen anywhere in the world but Nigeria. You only see this in Nigeria. You only see this in Nigeria. You only see this type of behavior in Nigeria. Hence, we are calling on Finland. Do what is right and let go Simon Ekpa. Which other evidence do you want? Simon Ekpa was busy minding his business in Finland, far away Finland, enjoying the best of life. But the Nigerian government, they somehow went into partnership with Finland, with the Finnish government. And they lied to you that Simon Ekpa was the problem. Simon Ekpa was the aggressor. You just saw what happened to that young man. Thank God there was a camera. Because next thing they would do now is put his body on the floor, kill him and call him an IPOB member, call him a terrorist, call him a soldier of Simon Ekpa, call him a BLM member. This is how they roll in Nigeria to the whole world. To the President of America, to the President of America, Donald J. Trump, please hurry to our aid. Hurry to our aid. The killing is too much. What they are doing is a systematic way of cleansing their land. All the youths, the able men who can fight for us, they pick them every other day, one at a time. This man will find himself in the north, in a prison in the north, where he'll be starved to death if he's lucky they don't kill him. He will get no trial. There will be no court date. There will be no statement taken. There will be no hearing. Even his name, his life is gone. There are Biafrans who were picked up like this man way back since 2012. Since 2012, there are Biafrans who were picked up. We have not heard from them. Men and women, we have not heard from them. The only thing we hear is the organs of the Biafrans is the best organ to have in the world. Organ transplant is now booming because there is now a faster response to having donor. The SLA is now faster. Nowadays, People are even doing the head transplant, hair transplant, a full set of hair. It means they will test your DNA. If it matches that of a celebrity, they will use a knife, a blade, to scalp your whole head off and sell it to those people who want it. It's the new trend now. A full hair transplant is the new trend now. Case in point, go and check the one they call Floyd Mayweather, the boxer. What he had was a full hair transplant. Got it from a donor. It means somebody was killed, somebody died, and the head was scalped. The whole hair was taken off. Go and see the way he was before all these years, throughout his whole life. He was bald all these years. But now he's got the full hair. Not only that, even the beards as well. These are coming from the Africans in Biafra land. Go and check Floyd Mayweather, allegedly speaking. I'll be careful with my words. Go and check. Is the new trend now happening? Where African Americans cannot have a full hair transplant. Because the organs of the Biafrans are being harvested every day as we speak. Yet, Finland deems it fit to keep our prime minister somewhere. Finland, a so-called developed country.
Ndị ba ngwadalụ dị na dịka nsi wee na-esere n'iru akwụkwọ. Unu afụgonu ka o si wee dị, unu afụgonu ka o si ada. Na ụmụnne anyị bụ ndị ọha na eze lapụrụ ife kwesịrị ikwu na-ekwu ife ọzọ. And ọ bụ nnukwu ife alụ ka ọ bụ nyere na ana Igbo. Na ya lapụrụ nwanne anyị n'ụlọ mkpọrọ. Anyị na-azụ 10 trillion anyị akwụ. Ka uru ọ bara gị n'ụwa a na ị na-anara ego wee na-ele nwanne gị. Ọ gwụna ka ahụ m n'ọnụ. Mala punu kun react to the video. And if a very dark man kun akwụkwọ na if one of the Biafran activists kukwe n'ụdị ya anyị ala punu kun ga ya bi fike sia ya na drop iPhone che n'ụdị nke unu ka emesịa n'ụmụnne m.